If you're a natural lifter, no gear, no shortcuts, then the way you train has to be different, period. I've built the strength to bench press over 545 pounds without drugs, without shortcuts, and I did it by training consistently, recovering well, and using the right splits for my body. So in this video, I'm breaking down the 3 most effective training splits for natural lifters. The same styles I've used and coached for years. No fluff, no ego, just what actually works. And I'll also tell you the 1 split you should stay away from because it's killing your progress. Coming in at number 3, the scalable split. And I call it that because it's exactly how I built my base. You start simple and you grow it with your progress. If you're newer to training or you're on a tight schedule, hit 3 full body sessions a week. Focus on the big lifts, squat, bench, deadlift, and then do accessory movements around these compound movements. High frequency and high return wins. This style gets you practicing the skill of lifting, recovering faster, and building real strength without trashing your CNS. Once you're a bit more advanced, upper lower 2 times a week. Now you've got more volume, more recovery room, and still enough frequency to grow naturally. Then for the grinders who want to hit 5 days, try push-pull legs, upper lower. It's a high volume but balanced program. Just make sure your sleep, food, and recovery are on point. And if you work, it will work for you too. So don't jump straight into 6-day splits. Build it the right way. Let your recovery guide your volume. Number 2 is the classic push-pull legs. And it's still one of the most effective splits for natural lifters, especially when you're ready to train 5 to 6 days a week. Now, why does it work? Because it's balanced, frequent, and hits each muscle group twice a week. That's the key when you don't have enhanced recovery like the guys on gear. You get to focus on movement patterns instead of isolated muscles. Push days hit chest, shoulders, and tris. Pull days hit back and biceps. Legs hit quads, hams, glutes, calves, and everything else. Whether you run it 3 on, 1 off, or 6 straight with active recovery, this split keeps the volume high, but spread across the week so you're not hammering one area too hard at once. The beauty of this split is that it scales with your energy. Feeling beat down, take an off day. Feeling fresh, run it back to back and recover smart. Most of the lifters I coach hit their best numbers and look their best on push-pull legs. Because when it's done right, it builds strength, muscle, and work capacity without trashing your body. Now, before we jump into the last split, I want to say this. If you're serious about making progress and not just spinning your wheels, I offer one-on-one coaching. Whether you're trying to hit your first 315 squat or break through a plateau, this is for the lifter who's ready to lock in on their training, recovery, and mindset. If that's you, check the link in the description below and you'll find an application link. Fill it out and let's see if we're a good fit to work together. Coming in at number 1, and this one's gonna ruffle some feathers. Stop running the bro split. You know what I'm talking about. Chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, arms on Friday, 1 muscle group per day, once a week. Listen, this split will leave you flat, understimulated, and over-fatigued. Once a week frequency isn't enough to grow. Your muscles recover in 48 hours. That means if you hit chest on Monday, by Wednesday, it's already ready to go again. But you're not touching it until next week. The bro split works for guys on stage who have pharmaceutical recovery, but for the average natural lifter, it's outdated. You want to grow, hit each movement pattern 2 to 3 times a week, focus on progressive overload, and not chasing a pump. Build power, coordination, and repeatable strength, not just a good mirror selfie. So let's recap real quick. Number 3, the scalable split. 3-day full body to 4-day upper lower to 5-day push-pull legs upper lower. Number 2, push-pull legs, high frequency, high return. And number 1, stop wasting your time with the bro split. You need frequency, intent, and recovery. So you better train like it. If you got value from this, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on that bell. I'm dropping more raw truth to help you train with purpose, not to just follow trends. Also, comment down below what split you're running right now in what you're switching to after watching this. Train smart, train hard, and stay natural.